Matt Fitzpatrick, 2022 U.S. Open, 18th hole, the Country Club. Matt Fitzpatrick stood on the 72nd hole of the 2022 U.S. Open with a one-shot lead over Will Zalatoris. His drive found the fairway bunker on the left side, while Zalatoris sat safely in the short grass. The momentum was shifting, and Fitzpatrick could feel his first major slipping away. From 160 yards out, he needed to hit a precise cut shot from the sand to reach the green while avoiding another bunker guarding the front. The ball was sitting down slightly, adding difficulty. One mistake, and he'd likely be looking at bogey or worse. The execution was flawless. The ball flew high, cut perfectly through the air, and landed 18 feet from the pin. Zalatoris couldn't convert his birdie chance, and when Fitzpatrick two-putted for par, he became a U.S. Open champion. That bunker shot on 72 was the defining moment that turned a nervous final round into a major championship victory. Phil Mickelson, 2006 Memorial Tournament, Muirfield Village. Phil Mickelson's shot at the 2006 Memorial might be his most outrageous bunker execution ever. His ball was plugged directly into the face of the bunker, right up against the lip. Commentators suggested he play out sideways and try to save par with a great chip. There was virtually no green to work with, and the pin was cut close to his side. But Mickelson saw something nobody else did. He opened up his lob wedge to the absolute maximum and swung with complete commitment. The ball exploded out of the sand, popped nearly straight up over the lip, landed softly on the green, and rolled directly into the cup for birdie. The crowd erupted. Tiger Woods, playing in the same group, couldn't believe what he'd witnessed. Mickelson had pulled off a shot that would turn into a double bogey for most golfers. It perfectly captures why Phil became known as one of the greatest short game players in history. Tiger Woods, 2000 Canadian Open, 18th hole. The year 2000 was Tiger Woods at his absolute peak. Coming down the stretch at the Canadian Open with the tournament on the line, Tiger's approach to the 18th green found the greenside bunker. He needed birdie to potentially win and par to force a playoff. Tiger set up with his characteristic intensity and executed one of the purest bunker shots you'll ever see. The ball came out with perfect spin, landed exactly where he was looking, and tracked toward the hole like it was on a string. When it dropped into the cup for birdie, Tiger's reaction said it all. The fist pump, the explosion of emotion, the pure joy. That birdie gave him the victory and added another trophy to what would become the greatest single season in modern golf history. The shot demonstrated Tiger's ability to elevate his game precisely when the pressure was highest. Gary Player, 1972 PGA Championship, 16th hole. At the 1972 PGA Championship at Oakland Hills, Gary Player produced a bunker shot that historians still reference as one of the greatest clutch moments in major championship history. Playing the par 3 16th hole in the final round, Player found the greenside bunker with his tee shot while locked in battle with Jim Jamieson for the championship. The pin was tucked in a difficult position, and the bunker shot required perfect distance control. One mistake, and the tournament could slip away. The player's technique was always fundamentally sound, but on this shot, he combined it with an incredible feel. The ball came out softly, landed on the green, and rolled directly into the hole for birdie. The player's famous celebration, walking after the ball with his arm raised, became an iconic image. That hole-out gave him the momentum he needed to win his second PGA championship. To deliver that kind of shot under that pressure, against legends like Jack Nicklaus and Arnold Palmer, cements its place in golf history. Sergio Garcia, 2017 Masters, playoff, 18th hole. Sergio Garcia had endured decades of heartbreak in major championships, coming close time and again, but never breaking through. The Masters playoff against Justin Rose became his moment to finally silence the doubters. On the first playoff hole, Garcia's approach shot found the greenside bunker. With all the pressure of his entire career narrative weighing on this moment, he needed to execute. The sand at Augusta is notoriously difficult, and the greens are lightning fast. Garcia's bunker shot was absolute perfection. The ball came out with ideal trajectory and spin, landed on the green, and rolled to within a few feet of the hole. He made the par putt, and when Rose couldn't convert his birdie attempt, they moved to the next hole. Garcia would birdie it to finally claim his elusive major championship. After 73 previous majors without a win, Garcia delivered exactly when he needed to most. The relief and joy on his face showed what that bunker shot meant. It kept his dream alive and led to one of the most emotional victories in Masters history. Lawrie, 1999 Open Championship, 72nd hole. The 1999 Open Championship at Carnoustie is remembered for John van de Velde's collapse, but Paul Lawrie's bunker shot on the 72nd hole deserves recognition. Lawrie started the final round 10 shots behind, but had fought his way into contention as van de Velde imploded. Standing in the fairway bunker on 18, Lawrie knew he needed to get up and down to post a number that might force a playoff. The shot was no gimme. Fairway bunkers at a British Open venue are penal, and the green was still a considerable distance away. Lawrie's execution was perfect. The ball came out clean, flew the required distance, and found the green. He made his par, posted his number, and eventually forced a 4-hole playoff. In that playoff, Lawrie was brilliant, winning by 3 strokes to capture the claret jug. Without that quality bunker shot on 72, there might not have been a playoff at all. Lawrie's composure under extreme pressure showed championship character. Seve Ballesteros, 1984. Open Championship, 18th hole, St. Andrews. Seve Ballesteros was an artist with a golf club, and his bunker play was arguably the best the game has ever seen. At the 1984 Open Championship at St. Andrews, playing the 18th hole with the championship within reach, Seve's approach found the infamous road hole bunker, one of the most feared hazards in golf. This bunker has destroyed countless dreams at St. Andrews, with its steep face and difficulty getting close to certain pin positions. Rather than playing safe and ensuring he got the ball out, Seve went for the flag with full commitment. The shot was exquisite. Perfect loft, perfect spin, perfect distance control. The ball landed softly and finished close to the hole, allowing him to make par and eventually win by 2 strokes. Where other players saw danger and played defensive, Seve saw opportunity and attacked. This shot helped deliver his second Open Championship, and his influence on bunker technique can still be seen in modern players. Paul Azinger, 1993 Memorial Tournament, 18th hole. Paul Azinger's hole out on the 72nd hole in 1993 ranks among the most dramatic finishes in PGA Tour history. Coming down the stretch, Azinger was locked in battle with Payne Stewart and Corey Pavin. Stewart led by 1 stroke as they approached 18. Both Azinger and Stewart found the greenside bunker with their approach shots. That preparation allowed him to execute under pressure and secure his 9th PGA Tour victory. Sandy Lyle, 1988 Masters, 18th hole. Sandy Lyle's bunker shot on the 72nd hole of the 1988 Masters is one of the most iconic shots in major championship history. He came to the 18th tee needing birdie to win his first Masters, but found the fairway bunker with his tee shot. Most players would have been thrilled just to find the green and try for a playoff. But Lyle had other plans. With a smooth swing, he caught his 7-iron perfectly clean from the sand. The ball soared high, landed on the green past the flag, and slowly trickled back down the slope, rolling to within 10 feet of the hole. Lyle knocked in the birdie putt to become the first British player ever to win the Masters, starting a run of 4 consecutive British victories at Augusta. That 7-iron from the fairway bunker on the final hole is still referenced by commentators today. It's a shot that defined a career and opened the door for European golf dominance at the Masters. Bob Tway, 1986 PGA Championship, 72nd hole. This is the greatest bunker shot in golf history. Bob Tway, playing the 72nd hole of the 1986 PGA Championship at Inverness Club, found the greenside bunker with his approach. Greg Norman, already in the clubhouse, had posted a solid number. Tway needed to get up and down just to have a chance at a playoff. But Tway did something that had never been done before in major championship history on the 72nd hole. He holed the bunker shot for birdie to win the championship outright. The ball landed softly, rolled toward the hole, and dropped in. The explosion of emotion from Tway, the devastation for Norman, and the absolute shock from the crowd created one of golf's most iconic moments. What makes this the greatest isn't just that it went in, it's that it won a major championship on the final hole, denying one of the game's best players. No practice round, no mulligan, no second chance. One swing, and Tway became a major champion. This shot started Greg Norman's narrative of heartbreaking losses in majors. For Tway, it was the defining moment of his career, the shot that will be played forever in highlight reels. Holing out from the sand to win a major on the final hole. It simply doesn't get any better than that. When it matters most, champions deliver. Subscribe to Golf U to witness more legendary moments that defined golf history.